My name is Betsy Atwell, and I'm a therapist at Kindling Wellness in Evansville, Wisconsin. This is a question I have almost never been asked as a therapist, and I honestly wish that we got asked this more because there are a lot of people out there trying to help others that maybe don't have a ton of training. And by clients asking us these questions, it helps hold us accountable and make sure that you're getting, the best quality of services. And so here are my credentials. I have a bachelor degree in sociology from UW-Madison, and then I got a master's degree in clinical mental health counseling from Antioch University in New Hampshire. That's their New England campus. That is a 3-year program that involved a lot of experiential practice. So, actually utilizing therapy interventions on ourselves and our peers in the program. And it also involved about 20 hours a week of internship. So, where we're actually in an agency or clinic setting working with real clients and under close supervision. I graduated in 2014 and moved back to my home state of Wisconsin and started practicing in Madison, Wisconsin. But at that stage, I still didn't have my license because once you graduate from your program in Wisconsin, you then have to do 3,000 hours of supervised practice. So I was working just about full time. So it took me a little over 2 years to get those 3,000 hours where there was an experienced professional watching over me pretty closely, co signing a lot of my documentation, watching me practice, giving me feedback, and just overall making sure that I was appropriate to be in the field. I also had to take one of the hardest tests I've ever had to take in my life, and pass it through the National Board of Certified Counselors, and the American Counseling Association. And after all of that, I was able to get my license in the state of Wisconsin as a licensed professional counselor. I also have specialized training in substance use disorders. So I have clinical substance abuse counselor license in Wisconsin. And then I also have specialized training in supervising other counselors. And so I have an independent clinical supervisor license in Wisconsin. I have specialized training in EMDR to treat especially trauma disorders, trauma related disorders. And I'm a trainer and practicer of mindfulness based approaches, especially for substance use disorders, but that's good for a lot of stuff. And I do use it with a lot of clients. And then the most recent addition to my repertoire is training in exposure and response prevention for OCD spectrum disorders. Feel free to ask me for more details, and I hope that you feel more empowered to ask your therapist what their credentials are.